Okay, so we are getting rolling on the Prime build from Flame Toys. So we had done the beginning video and stuff on Christmas night. I had fully intended to sit here with the nippers and the files and start slicing and dicing on stuff. But as luck would have it, there was a call from the living room, and I was told that Wonder Woman was now available on HBO Max. So I was like, well, as much as I like Optimus Prime, Gal Gadot has to get my attention there, bud. So he took a back seat to that, and then I just, we haven't had Mrs. BG around the house very much because she's been working some ungodly hours. So we just wanted to spend time with her, and we did. We actually got a chance to go over and visit with her dad for a little while, and that was nice since we hadn't seen him for a little while. And then we just, like, I don't know, got caught up on a lot of stuff. So so Prime took a backseat to all that stuff. Which is no big deal because this doesn't seem like it's going to be a mega build of any kind. But one thing that we're thinking about is we don't want to paint this guy. The colorations on the plastic seem to be pretty good. I mean, that's a nice bright red, and then the blue, even though the camera is actually making this a little bit bluer than it is, I see it as more of a violet color. But I'm really thinking that this Optimus Prime blurple is just spot on color wise. So we're going to leave that stuff as it is, but we're going to take this stuff here that's supposed to be a metallic type of finish, and we're going to hit some of these pieces with this here. This is Mission Models. This is their chrome, and let's drill in a little bit here. There we go. So this is the chrome stuff, and we've got the gloss black for the base. There's that, and then we got the actual chrome thing. So I've given this a good shake to see what kind of consistency we have, and it just gets bubbly. So I'm not 100% sure what this is going to look like. So we will try priming some of these bits here and then hitting it with the chrome system, see how that goes. I've never done that type of, I've done all clad before, and of course we've all done Molotov, but all clad was a very simple system. I don't know, the cleanup on that was just kind of a pain in the neck and everything. So these guys here are super easy. I mean, the rust stuff was super easy to do, so I wanted to try the chrome, see how that goes. And then we also got some, what's this one here? Oh yeah, the metallic burnt iron. That might come in handy on several aspects of old Prime here. And then a little bit of dark aluminum. So this is aluminum that follows the Sith. Yes, dark aluminum. And there's actually a light aluminum. So there's a dark and a light. Both sides of the Force holds the universe together. But the thing for Prime is we're going to build them up, and they're going to tear them down. We're going to actually hit them with some files and sanding sticks and stuff, rough them up a little bit. We're not going to do any rusting on him because Prime never suffered from cosmic rust. And if you know what that reference is, then you're pretty awesome. But we are going to battle damage him a little bit, kind of give him, I think, actually a little bit of an Ushi powder. We'll give them a little bit of an Ushi powder here and there to just wear them up a little bit, and kind of carry on from there. So we'll see how that all turns out. We'll let you know how the chroming process goes from Mission Models. I'm sure there's other people out there that have used that product dozens of times, and they have lots of opinions on it, but I haven't, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Also, this kit has stickers, not decals, and these are just like the stickers that came in the original toys. So that's going to be fun. Remember how long those stayed on? Like a half a day? So that's basically it. We're going to get started on this here, and then we're going to also pump out some updates on the TV movie car build. And then also I have a Jeep build that I just started for my niece, because it turns out we didn't think she was going to come into town because of COVID and everything, but turns out they will actually be here in less than 18 days. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. We got 18 days to get this thing done because they are staying with us and they won't have time to actually build while they're here. So there we go. So a lot to take in, I know, but yeah, it's the week before New Year's, and stuff is still hectic. So, we're holding on for dear life over here. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye now. All right, so it's been a few hours, and we've got the chest plate together. It looks like the helmet off of somebody else. Back inside the windows, we can't even see it, but there's a little matrix of leadership back in there that we can't. I detailed it a little bit. Can't even see it. So, but we know it's there, right? That's the whole point of everything. So there's the upper torso, and then these bits here are part of the lower torso, the abdomen area, I suppose, upper hip area, and then this is going to have the legs attached to that too. So I got all that stuff kind of assembled. And what we're doing is just snipping parts and then polishing up where we snip off the areas. And this plastic polishes up pretty nicely, so that's kind of cool. Over here is the gray bits, and we're going to put these in for a little bit of a soak, get them cleaned up a little bit, and then try hitting them with some primer, and then maybe chroming them tomorrow because the weather is not good right now. It's really windy, and it's promising to rain, so it's kind of a nice thing here for us right now. But that's our progress for right now. Okay, it's Tuesday, December 29th. Super fast update because we haven't gotten anything done on Mesa Prime because he has parts soaking in the sink. Well, in the wash tub, and we wanted to get those parts out and dry them off so that we could get on to priming and painting. And then we discovered that the hair dryer, or the plug for the hair dryer, was in pieces. So yeah, we bodged it together, used hot glue to get it all back together again. This is going to be an interim fix until we get out to the Target later today and buy an all new one, because for some reason Mrs. BG does not want to get a new hair dryer. I don't know if it's like some sort of nostalgia thing or whatever, but yeah, so she's going to get a late Christmas present. It's going to be a hairdryer. That probably won't go very well. We'll go to plan, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, this repair ended up taking up most of my build time for this morning. So we're going to go do some other things, and we'll check in later. Okay, so I've been planning on doing little updates all along during the week and everything, and I realized that they're only just a couple of minutes long, so we decided to just compile them all and do one video, probably this weekend, and post that on the progress for Optimus Prime. This is going to be our our homage to Top Revision, I guess, because I kind of like how he does his videos where he does an entire build in one shot. It's kind of fun to watch that kind of evolution of the build go on. But Optimus Prime, we had him in paint yesterday. We wanted to paint all the gray parts on the kit in a chrome or metallic finish. So what we used was I think we just mentioned it before, the mission model stuff, the chrome that they have. I'd never seen that before, and then I spied it at Andy's Hobby Headquarters, so I picked up some. And this is Optimus Prime's waistband. It looks kind of Wonder Woman-y. So we used the chrome on there. I haven't sealed this at all yet. We just sprayed this yesterday. And it's got a nice sheen to it, but it's not mere finish by any stretch of the imagination. But our airbrush was just giving us absolute fits yesterday using this stuff, because you have to put down the black and then you have to put down the chrome, and it just didn't want to cooperate for some reason. So we set that aside. We picked out the bits that we just had to do in chrome, and then set those aside, did those, and then went back and did the rest with Tamiya TS30 Silverleaf. So here's Prime's face, and that looks cool. The texture that we got on that is almost like a hammered metal, which really works for what we're doing here. Now, if we're doing the bumper of a 57 Chevy, that's not going to grow. That dog won't hunt, Monsignor. But as far as being a transformer who's been battle damaged, I think this is going to look just fine. Here's another bit. I think this is one of his legs. So we did the TS30 on this, and that's nice and bright and very lively looking. I like that very much. It's my go-to color for when I want to do bright work on a car that's been stripped or something like that. So so there's the Tamiya, and here's the mission models. So can we do a comparison? I only got one hand free right now. There is a definite difference between the two. It's almost like the Tamiya one is the cartoony chrome, and the mission models is more like the movie chrome. So I'm mixing both of my genres here, I guess. I'm not disappointed with it. I know that we are having issues with the airbrush, and I can't wait to go back and try it properly when I'm not under the gun trying to get stuff done. But this whole tree we decided to do in the chrome. So there's the fuel tanks and some sort of leg part, and apparently Optimus Prime has wagon wheels. I should have done those in wood, in his exhaust stacks. So you know, there's a duplicate tree of this, and we're hoping that this actually looks pretty good once we get it all assembled and then weathered. So that was the holdup for assembly. We'd gotten the upper torso done, and or as the my anatomy is coming back to me, the thorax. So once we get that, since we got that stuff all chromed and painted and stuff, we can now move on with assembly of all these other bits that fall in line. One thing about this kit is there's no real reference on how big this is supposed to be, but we're looking at possibly a 6-inch tall figure. This is not going to be very large at all. So it's a little disappointing. I was hoping it'd be a tad taller than that, but you know, it's going to be shelf friendly at least. All right, we'll talk to you a little bit later.